5% chance I'll get maimed. 10% chance I'm wounded. 85% chance no effect. Wow. We're maimed. That's fantastic. Well, now we're one-handed. Well, there goes any chance of us being a good duelist in the future. And one-eyed. Good lord. The ship has navigated the smoking sea intact with not too many losses, and finally makes land on the broken Valyrian mainland. The land starts with sheer cliffs many hundreds of feet high, with seemingly no visible way to reach the plateau above. These cliffs were no doubt formed when the peninsula was wrought asunder. We must scale the cliffs directly up, no matter what. So 45% chance Daphne ravines, or we scale safely. 10% chance calamity befalls us both. It may take longer, but we must take the safe way up. That has a better chance. Let's do that. Still can't believe we got maimed. Atreus is now a trained fighter. That's good. I can do no more for him. That's for sure. The cliffs have been scaled safely. Good. There are moments where you almost slipped, but your grip held firm. Now you have reached the mainland of the Freehold, which seems charred and ruined by the recent catastrophe. And now you must trek to Valyria itself. Onwards. Let's keep moving forward. And hope that nothing bad happens. Or nothing, worse happens. Holy crap, how did he get that? I'm not even that. Good lord. Atreus is going to be a badass, dude. Old Valyria. Regular Valyria. After many days of traveling on the arrow, straight Valyrian roads, we have finally arrived in Valyria. You walk on in awed silence as you survey this still great city that is now in ruins. Not really. The fabled topless towers lay ruined and scorched. Great rents can be seen in the earth, rents that have swallowed majestic palaces and spiraling temples. Truly, this once proud city has been destroyed by the doom. No one knows what caused the doom. Most say it was a natural cataclysm, a catastrophic explosion caused by the eruption of all 14 flames. A handful of maesters hold that Valyria had used spells to tame the 14 flames for thousands of years, that their hunger for slaves and wealth was as much to sustain these spells as to expand their power, and that when at last these spells faltered, the cataclysm became inevitable. Okay. The ruin of this great city is truly tragedy, even though it hasn't happened. After exploring the ruins of the city, we've located the palace marked on the old man's map. This palace is one of the grandest in the city, cascading many feet into the air and adorning with Valyrian sphinxes made of fused black stone. Remarkably, it seems mostly intact. You and Daphne enter the palace to seek out its treasure. We shall find our prize here. The map leads you to a chamber at the heart of the palace. Ooh, it's the labyrinth. At the heart of the palace, a door of fused black stone wings shut and trap you in. 4 arches stand before you, under which all of them is a flame of different colors. Clearly, this is the start of some sort of labyrinth designed to keep out unwanted intruders. So, there really is no semblance of a path that makes much sense. It's mostly RNG, but it takes a while before something bad happens. So, let's begin to progress. Let's go through the Blackfire first. Wow. You enter a narrow corridor filled with cold, murky water. As you wade through it, the walls start to press on you both from all sides. You and Daphne frantically search for a way to escape, and at the last moment before you're crushed, find a narrow hatch. Okay. So let's try the red fire. That didn't work either. You enter through a narrow corridor. It's the same thing that just happened. Let's try the green. That didn't happen either. What about blue? There we go. You enter what seems to be a crypt. In the middle of the circular room is a grand tomb adorned with the likeness of a long-dead Valyrian dragon lord, surrounded by dragons of black stone. Arrayed around the central tomb are 4 other tombs with statues above them, each with staircases leading beneath them. Ooh. Okay, so staircases are beautiful women, young warrior, little girl, and old man. Let's try the beautiful woman. Didn't work. Okay. Blue fire and young warrior. Cool, it worked. After walking through the many winding corridors, you enter a chamber lit by dim torches. The ceiling is a large dome adorned with a map of the freehold at its height, next to 4 marked colonies of Valyria. On this map is a door of black Valyrian stone. The door beneath Mantaris, Tyria, Volantis, or Dragonstone. Let's choose Dragonstone. Nope. Okay. Blue fire, young warrior, and Volantis. Uh-oh. Something bad starts to happen. So now we get 93% chance something good happens, or we make it out. 7% chance we die. Okay, didn't happen. So blue fire, young warrior, and Tyria. Whew. Didn't happen. Blue fire, young warrior. It's always really bad at picking, apparently. Okay. You reach what must be an inner courtyard of the palace. Here is where must have been once a beautiful garden, for there are charred remains of many trees. There are no obvious exits, although at each corner are dragon skulls. Each has a depiction of a dragon above it, and each must have been bigger than even Balerion the Black Dread. All the skulls have their jaw wide open. Enter the mouth of the black dragon, golden dragon, red dragon, or silver dragon. Let's try the black dragon. Oh, it worked. Whew. After blindly groping through the darkness, you eventually reach what must have been a throne room. The throne is charred and twisted metal, the drapes and windows long rotten and smashed. Behind the throne are 4 doors, above which are murals of people defeated and enslaved by the freehold. Let's choose the Roinar. Do I want this guy in my court? No, I don't. Oh boy. Okay. Blue fire, young warrior, Mantaris, black dragon, and let's try the Sarnori. Good. Through more twisting passageways, you go until you reach the last room. Here is one black stone wall, before which is a large bottle of mysterious blue liquid. Clearly must be drunk. You and Daphne drink, and the wall vanishes, and 4 doors appear. You suffer terrible visions of dragons, wyverns, and wolves attacking, however, and desperately fleeing to escape. Let's go to the 4th door. Nope. Okay. Blue fire, young warrior, Mantaris, black dragon, Sarnori, and 2nd door. Nope. Blue fire, young warrior, Mantaris, black dragon, Sarnori, 1st door. Good God. Can I get a little luck, please? So obviously... oh man. That pop-up scared me there for a second. Oh god, it's the Roinar. Okay. Really? Young warrior, Mantaris, black dragon, Sarnori, 3rd door. Okay. After crashing through the door in a frenzied panic, you and Daphne fortunately come to a rest in a large hallway. It would seem we have found the end of the labyrinth. The doors to a large vault stand before you. Before you can enter, however, Daphne stops you and says, "Your Grace, I must have a word with you, please." Okay, yes. Please go ahead. You set sail on this journey, knowing of the dangers, and cleverly brought a sailor. And even the magnificent ship you built couldn't stop the storm. So he thinks fondly of me because of this. Davin kneels before you and swears his eternal loyalty to you and House Bear. You then bid him rise so you can enter the vault together. Good. So we become close friends. The vault. You and Daphne proceed into the vault, moving aside the heavy door made of fused black stone. Inside you see a wondrous sight. Vast piles of gold, silver, and other treasures lie before you, and mounted above it all is a magnificent set of Valyrian Steel armor. It is scale armor made from smoky black steel, edged in red gold, and covered in Valyrian runes and glyphs. Such armor would be worth a kingdom's fortune. It is now time to head home with this new bear heirloom. Our quest has been fruitful. Ooh, we gained 250 gold. Huh. Okay, so we have our Valyrian Steel armor. And, let's see. What effects does it give? Dual skill estimate +2. That's good because, obviously, our dual skill is going to suck now. Yeah, -10. Severely injured, one-eyed, one-handed. So, good lord. Well, I mean, we can't say it was for nothing because eventually we'll have an heir and, you know, it'll stay in the family from now on, so that's always good. However, it sucks because we don't really have a chance to fight anymore. We can still be a good commander, but we're gonna have to like lead from the rear. We're not gonna be able to get into any duels with anybody because we're not gonna. There's no way we're gonna duel anybody one-eyed and one-handed. So, I guess we could try to like become like favored by R'hllor or something and be healed, but I don't know if that's really what we want. I don't know if that's really what we can do. So, all right. Now we need claims to come through. Actually, we need to choose a new ambition first. So let's choose a new ambition. Let's choose to... yeah, let's choose to fall in love, because we gain 1 diplomacy from that. We can become... no, we have a long way to go before we can become exalted among men. So there we go. We'll do that. And... alright, we're back home. We have tons of wars broken out, though. This guy is still fighting his wars against these Andal claims. Goodness. Alright, let's, good lord, you leave for 5 seconds and your country starts fighting each other. Lord Ellard's claim on Rosby. Is that this guy? Prince Thomas of Rosby. You know, I'm gonna let the infighting happen for a little while, but if it starts to piss me off, you can bet I'm gonna end it. Okay, so without winter to bug us, we can actually begin to improve Bearfort again. So we're gonna go ahead and start building the castle town in Bearfort, and in order to speed things along, we're going to take our Master of Coin and oversee construction right there. And that should cut down the time that it takes. It's saying July 22nd, so a year, but it should be cut like in half, really. Yeah, February 26th. Not necessarily in half, but quite a bit. Oh good, I'm not severely injured anymore, but I am scarred, so that's always nice. Betrothed can marry. Jesus, are they both 14? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead and have that go through. Master of Whispers. So Hugo died. So I can either choose this girl or this guy. She has more diplomacy and more learning. A little less stewardship. She's overall a better character. Let's do that. Okay. So there's that. And let us advance forward. Home sweet home. After a long journey to the ruined heart of Valyria, not quite so ruined, you have finally arrived home. Whilst it is now apparent that the ravaged lands of the Freehold, that aren't so ravished, are truly uninhabitable, you have acquired much glory and wealth from your perilous voyage into the doom that hasn't happened yet. I'm the greatest. 250 prestige. I love it. Fantastic. The Regency period is over. What? How did they switch that to a matrilineal marriage? They slipped that by me, guys. I guess it really does. Oh, no, I remember. We chose that. We chose because we put House Brownhill in place. We want to keep that going. The third son, not that big of a deal. So, okay, we're fine. I know that's technically giving one of my vassals a claim on the kingdom, but the goal is for, obviously, the house to continue and also to improve relations and keep that good. So I'll just have to keep them happy so that they don't, make their claim and come back and bite us. So, a couple lordships and the High Lordship are still on weak claims that we can press. These guys are still upset about the vassals or the levies being raised, but I think all those are centralized right here in Bear Hall. So that is good. We can continue to press forward. And whoops, righteous imprisonment. Okay, that goes away good. All right. Let's hope construction finishes quickly, because I'm excited to progress and build up Bearfort. Look, we have a son with no congenital traits. Are you kidding me? Let's not name him Aegon. We do want to keep. We want to keep the AE going, and I think what we really want to. Give me 1 second. Let me go back through my list of names. There we go. Xavier with the AE going on. I like the X right there at the very beginning. That kind of what made the name appealing. He may not be our heir for long if we have another son that has the good congenital traits, like I should pass on, like strong and quick, because she has strong and quick, or my wife does. My wife has quick, and I have it in me to be quick because my mother had quick. So hopefully we can get that going, and hopefully that maintains throughout the generation. But yeah, we'll give him the struggle focus. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt and hope that he becomes great. And you never know. Even without the congenital traits, it's possible that something really good can happen. So we'll hold that hope. But if not, then we may have to do some rearranging of our inheritance, because I don't want to gift. Look at Atreus, looking all bold with his beard. Fantastic. So he has 12 learning. I have 11, so he should end up with Brilliant Strategist, and that should boost his martial up really high. So there we go. Lord Ellard the Just has usurped the title of the Lordship of Rosby from Thomas of the Hook. Okay. It is what it is. And I need to set my crown focus again. I don't know why that keeps changing. When is Atreus' birthday? July 1st. So we'll know pretty quickly what level of education he gets. So Moose, hold on tight. You're about to figure out how good your character did. Uh-oh. A sudden shooting pain strikes your chest. After a moment of agony, it passes for now. Yikes. Whoa. I might have the Great Pox. Are you kidding me? No. Whoa. Okay. So, Castletown has been built. We need to build patrol posts next. 150 gold, that's fine. We can part with that. Oh, man. We gain a cough. Please don't let me die of a pox. I'm not ready to go out. I'd rather become Atreus, who I know is a good character, than go into Regency again from the age of 0. This is beneath me. Obviously, I can't fight. I don't know why I keep getting invited to this crap. I will order Lord Eric to stand down, hopefully. Oh, I have pneumonia. You remember what I said? Everybody that has pneumonia dies in this game? This is beneath me. I want to check my health. Because this gives -4 health. I do have +2 from there. But if you guys don't mind, I'm going to use the console. I just want to look. I don't know why I want to... Oh, my health is still 5.3. Okay. So we shouldn't die. We shouldn't die. One would hope. So there's that. That's gone now. Alright. I hope you guys don't mind my use of the console there. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. So. Alright. Maester Zachary has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. Let's let him do his thing. Cool. We actually feel better. That's good. So that kind of offsets the effects of pneumonia, so we should survive. Oh, there we go. Prince Atreus is great. Without any congenital traits, that's fantastic. And the fact that he's going to produce some potentially high Valyrian children, or Valyrian, able children, that's fantastic. He is ambitious, so he's going to have a negative opinion of us for a while. So we're just going to have to deal with that as it comes. Wasn't she already in my court? She should have already been in my court. Anyways, bodyguard, she's going on the list, that's for sure. Dragon Rider, totally. Alright, so we'll let that go. We have until October 19th before Patrol Post is finished being built. I need to maybe give a gold gift to Atreus. It's the Vicious Rumors. When Vicious Rumors end when? Another 5 years of Vicious Rumors? Okay. So I need to give a gold gift here. 15 gold for 24 opinion. Yep, that brings him into the positive. What honorary titles can I dish out? Keeper of the Swans and Cupbearer. I need to give those to other people. Keeper of the Swans can go to... Who's a vassal with a low opinion of me? This lady. And then Cupbearer will make it somebody that I trust. Tybalt. King's Justice. Daffin. Cool. Alright. So that's all of those. Let's advance time. Here we go with another Andal invasion. John of John's host. So he has a lisp or a stutter and he's a formidable fighter. That's, you know, I would be worried, but I'm really not. So let us go ahead and let's do it 2 counties over. Let's raise up our levies here. Let's raise up levies here. Oh, that's part of that, apparently. Yep. Raise up levies there. Raise up levies there. Levies there. And there. This one will be good. Yep. Okay. So that's all from my vassals. Let's have them all meet here. And I will raise up my own levies just to kind of tip the odds even more in our favor. And we will advance. Let's see where they go. Are they just going to siege down right there? It looks like it. They're just going to chill out and siege. Okay. I'm not worried about that. Okay, there we go. 14,000. That is a good-sized army. Okay, I'm going to not lead the center because I don't want to end up in a situation where I am, like, I'm going to end up in a duel or anything. So I'll lead the flank, Daphne will be on the other flank, and Nerys will be in the middle because she has the dragon. So, alright, let's march forward. Oh yeah, that was easily won. Look, we have another son who also doesn't have any congenital traits. Good night. Alright, this one can be named Aegon. I'm cool with that. Okay. That battle was won fairly easily. That gives us 52% war score. They're going to Leicester. And then they're crossing over, or they're going to Harroway's Town next. So we shall give chase. They're in Derry now. Good, we caught them before they had a chance to recover. Let's pause, because we have 100% war score. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Good, okay, now this army can go back down to Bear Hall. And hopefully we can oh, good God. Peasant revolt. So I can't disband the army quite yet. But we'll go take care of this peasant revolt. Oh, we may not even have to. Look, we don't even have to. Offer peace, enforce demands, awesome. Peasant revolt was crushed. I can, I don't know if I want to ransom all prisoners. Where's my list of prisoners? Othen, you can, no, I can't banish him? That's weird. So he's just going to sit in my dungeon? I don't know that I want to do that. Does he have any good stats? Not me. No. I guess he's just gonna have to sit in our dungeon. Nothing I can do about that. I'll be merciful. Put him under house arrest. That's fine. If somebody wants to rescue him, good luck. Good luck doing that. Okay. We were able to build the next level of Castletown in there. So it's going to cost us more money, obviously, to build up. We need to have Modest Estates 3 in order to build the next level of Castletown, which means we need Gar Stations 2, which means we need 180 gold. We're almost there, but I don't want to spend all of our gold, you know, right off the bat. So we'll give it about a year. We'll go back to collecting taxes with our Master of... Holy crap, that did really awesome for our tax. Sweet. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll let that sit for a little while, build up some gold, and then we'll continue building, or hopefully we won't have to do that. Hopefully we'll run into a situation where we have a claim that we can start to press. So, whew. I really like our kingdom. I like the way it looks. It's kind of more, the fact that there was crown lands before, it made sense, I suppose, surrounding King's Landing. But whenever King's Landing is not a thing, when there's not a crown lands, it makes more sense for it to be this whole kingdom. And so this makes a lot of sense. It's not even like map gore. It just looks like it fits right in the Kingdom of the Woods, right there in the center. I'm super pleased with how that's turned out so far. Okay, here's something. I was searching through characters that might have claims, and I found this guy who will come to our court and has a claim on the Kingdom of the Dusklands. Of House Kenning. I'm cool with whatever house it is. It doesn't really matter. Fantastic. So that means I think we can begin to press that claim in war. We should be able to anyways. Let's see. Do we have to wait? Is there like a cool-off period after we invite him to court? Maybe there is. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm going to keep on looking for other people who hold claims like around here in this kind of general area, and maybe even on Blackwood. But yeah, I was just looking and I saw it, so I figured we could go for it. There's not a ton of people that hold claims, so it's pretty easy to just sit here and scroll through and find someone, that has some claims. It's just a matter of double checking that those claims actually exist. See, look, this guy, strong claim on the Kingdom of Blackwood, and he'll come to court. Let's do it. The others, we'll keep on looking and see if there's anybody else with Kingdom tier title claims that we can begin to invite. Namely, the Bay of Claws. That would be the kind of the top priority now that we have the other two in place. I'll keep scrolling and I'll let you know. Look, she's a female, but she has a strong claim on the Kingdom of the Bay of Claws, a weak claim on the High Lordship, a weak claim on the High Lordship of the Trident, a weak claim on the Lordship of Maidenpool, and a weak claim on the Lordship of the Blue Fork. It's because her brother is the king. So, if she'll invite our accept our invitation to court, we can marry her to anybody in our family. And so we'll immediately have House Bear, up there on that. But I really don't know that I want that. I really would rather just have another house to be Lord Paramounts. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. I did want to check on Atreus. Doesn't have any kids yet. Wife's not pregnant. She's getting up there. It may not work out the way we want it to. I don't know.